Hi everyone, welcome to my sewing studio. I'm Velosews, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about why I am rubbish with challenges. Last week I saw a lot of people were setting themselves up for Refebulous which is made by Leisl. So this challenge is to slow people down to think about a piece of clothing that they own and make it into something that they will wear or somebody else will wear. So it's a way of spending the month rethinking what it is we've got in our wardrobes and what we would like to do next with them so that we're not wasting them and it goes to landfill. So my plan was to transform an elasticated pair of trousers into a fitted pair of pants. So these are the patterns. So Simplicity 9376 was the original pattern that I used for the fabric that I'm going to show you. It's a really great pattern. I've used it a lot. And then I've recut them and made them into Burda 7746. So last week in pattern making class, while I was waiting for the teacher to come around, Nola does a really good job of getting across the whole class and keeping us on task. I actually took the pants with me and sat there unpicking them, sitting there quietly at the desk, making sure that I took them apart so that I could reuse the fabric. And that's really one of the key things that you get out of Refebulous. And I actually didn't read what the requirement was for Refebulous. I just got so stuck into the whole concept of making something from a piece of clothing that you don't wear so that you can wear it. So I reached in, grabbed Burda 7746, and I made sure that I cut it out using the fabric that I had already sewn. And I thought, well, I've already done this before, so it should be easy enough to do. Famous last words, right? What ended up happening was, once I sewed the pants, the fitted pants, it was really tight at the front. And the reason being is I made a big mistake with the pocket. And I'll show you what I mean. So the pattern is one that I've used quite a bit. And silly me goes like this and thinks, oh, I need to take out some length, and didn't add the rest of this. So the pocket ended up being really slim and it didn't look really good. So the next step was, what am I going to do? Do I just put it aside? Gave it a bit of time, and then because I'd been tidying up in my room, I thought, what if I recut that particular piece so you only get to see the piece that sort of peeks out. So there's just a really small square there. And this has been in my stash for I don't know how long. It's got a bit of stretch in it, and it's got a really nice velour feel to it, but I haven't made it into anything because I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. And there you have it. So up here are some photos of what the pants look like. And when I was taking the photos, I realized that the piece of fabric that I cut out for the pockets, and I'm looking at them now, if I'd taken my time and thought about it, this part here, which has got the dark denim, and in the photos you can't really tell, but there's no reason why I can't piece a bit of this pocket that I took out, place it over the top of that, and voila, it's done. if you're taking part of Refebulous, read what's required for the whole 4 weeks of February so that you can come up with something that you are more likely to wear rather than having it sitting in your closet. So, Leisl, I'm really sorry that I didn't slow down and join everyone in Refebulous. So, good luck, everyone. Thank you for joining me in my sewing room. And yes, I'm really rubbish at challenges, at sewing challenges. Have a good week. Bye.